Okay, guys, well, this is part two of my unboxing video on the Redcat Racing Ascent 18 Apex 1/18th scale brushless four-wheel drive crawler. So in that first video that I did with the unboxing of this little guy here, I ran into a little bit of a stumbling roadblock where I couldn't just intuitively figure it out on my own. I had to look at the instruction manual on how to get this body off, and I'll go ahead and do a second video here to finish up all the quirks and features, to quote Doug DeMuro, on this little RC crawler here. You notice the carbon fiber body. Okay, we went over this before. So, in the instruction manual, it merely states unclip this. I showed you the long clip in the last video. Has this really long, and it's kind of cool, but kind of annoying at the same time. Body clip goes all the way across, so you know this is going to get bent, and you're just going to have to use two clips in the future. So, and like trying to get it through that second hole is, anyways, I feel like I'm fishing for eye holes on the other side with the long clip, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think they could have just done two small ones. But anyways, so it's not very intuitive how to take this cab off, this cab body off. I actually thought it was screwed in the front, because when you flip it over, you can see in there, it looks like it's screwed in. But actually, the part that's screwed in is just a little C-clip that fits over a little post, and I'll show you. But in the instructions, it says just take the clip off and lift the body up and rotate it on the fulcrum point of those little bars that I was just talking about. But you can't really do that because the posts stick out, the body posts stick out the cab right there. Sorry, I'm blinding you. Right there and right there. You can see them. Turn that light off. You can see them there sticking out. But anyway, so after fiddling around with it for a while, I figured out what you do, and this is a little trick I learned to help you guys out if you haven't figured out how to take the body off. You kind of push the sides in, and then it bows out the back. You see that? All right. So you push the sides in, and it pops it off those posts. Now you can rotate it like this, and that's pretty cool. It reminds me of like the engine compartment covers on like a big truck. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that they did that tilting design, and then it just slides off those rotating posts right there, and then see, those are those C-clips that clip into there. And then for getting this thing back on, I figured out the best way is to place it slightly back of those clips and then slide it forward and then back. So you feel it drop in, and then you can slide it back. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to feel. It drops down, and then you can slide it back. And then once it's back, pinch it, and it'll go over those posts. Okay, so now that we know how to take the cab body off, let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there, right there, is the ESC, and on top there, right there, where my first finger is the ESC, and then on top there is the receiver. And then on the other side, a little battery, a little cute little 3S battery. It's like a little cube. How cute is that? It's like a little Borg cube just sitting in there. I guess it's not exactly cube. It's more has a little bit of a rectangularness to it. Rectangular cube. It's a cute little 3S battery. It's 200 milliamp hours. It's a whopping 11.1 volt because it's 3S. So there's 3 little tiny cells in there. 2.22 watt hours. Okay. So I know I said I was going to charge this with my Gens Ace charger. Since it's so small, I don't know if that's going to be worth it for me to like try to do an adapter for this plug. So we'll see. I think I'll just charge it with the USB charger that came with it for now. And yeah, we'll see down the road. Maybe if it gets annoyingly slow. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the Redcat Ascent-18 Apex 1/18 brushless carbon fiber. And look how tiny that little motor is. There's my thumb in comparison. It's like half the size of my thumb. Look at that. Look at that, guys. It's like a little bumblebee motor. Maybe that's what I'll nickname this thing. Bumble. I don't know, that sounds kind of clumsy though. Maybe B. B. Pretty cool little truck. And I'm sorry that I missed those points on the first video. There's the steering servo. It's mounted on the front axle. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's put this body back on the way I showed you. That was with the other hand that time, so I could do it with both hands, no problem. And then I have not figured out how to mount the bed yet. But with the bed on there, that's what it should look like. Sorry, clumsy. There. That's the body gap you're gonna get with those posts right there. Right there, sir. Made in China, like everything. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. All right, you guys. Silliness time is over. Look at that. Articulation. And I've noticed that the front doesn't articulate as much as the rear, but it does quite a bit. All right, boys. Let me know what you guys think. Do some videos of it in action soon. All right, there's the Redcat Racing Ascent-18 Apex 1/18 scale. RC rock crawler with all of its quirks and features. This is Lance with the Whole Cosmos channel. See you next time.